Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vale. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vale.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Good Morning Vale on TV8. Today is July the 23rd, 2019. Here's a live shot from the base of Gondola 1. This is the end of Bridge Street in Vale Village, the base of Mountain Plaza, and sun making its way up over the mountains first thing this morning. Thanks for tuning into our show. This is Good Morning Vale. We are live on TV8. We are the official television station for Vale and Beaver Creek. Your name is Mark Sassy. I am your host for Epic Morning, where I go and gallivant around. Today we're going to explore Vale a little bit and maybe showcase some of the not so obvious things that you can do in Vale. So it should be a fun morning. We have Ashley Prill live in the studio, and we're going to be checking in with her in just a moment. But today in Beaver Creek, like every Tuesday, on the Centennial lawn, kind of on the backside where the base of Centennial Lift is, down towards the Park Hyatt in Beaver Creek, which if you're watching the show and you're new to the valley and you're in Vale right now, Beaver Creek's about 10 to 15 minutes towards the west into the town of Avon. They do a free complimentary Movies Under the Stars every Tuesday. So tonight is going to be Spider-Man and Into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This is obviously weather permitting, but we're in a good spot right now with our weather. It's a free, family-friendly movie in the Centennial Park area. And as soon as that sun drops, bring your picnic basket, bring some blankets, and don't forget your popcorn. A free, fun event. Beaver Creek does it the right way, and they don't short anybody on their movies. It's going to be a lot of fun, and that's every Tuesday night. You can go to the Beaver Creek website for more information. So Ashley, it's a beautiful day out here. Just so you know, I've got Miss Molly with us first thing this morning. She is in Epic Morning Training. How are you today?
Oh, have fun. Hi, Molly. I didn't know you were doing that this morning. Well, I've got quite the crew here with me in the control room. So we definitely have a good Tuesday ahead of us. And, you know, coming up starting tomorrow, the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo returns. Now, they've been doing their 4-H projects and exhibits for a little while now, but starting tomorrow night, the rodeo returns. And this is a pro rodeo. So if you've never been to one before, this is an excellent way to start. And tomorrow night, it's Lil Buckaroo night, which means the kids can go for $1. And what a really affordable way to get out there and to enjoy all of the action. It's you have mutton busting, you have bull riding, you have pig racing, you have carnivals, you have you know, just so many cool activities. That the wood carving and the carnival area will be opening up right around 3 o'clock. So you can go over there and you can get your funnel cakes and you can get ready. And then the rodeo kicks off at 7 o'clock. Now, also this week, we have another one of our favorite events returning to the Valley, and that is the Vale Dance Festival. This is kicking off on Friday night, and it's going to be a really special performance. And there's going to be a portion of it that you'll see Lauren Lovett. She's the artist in residence, and also she's a New York City ballerina, and she dances for New York City Ballet during her regular year, if you will, but she is absolutely incredible. I had a chance to interview her last year, and my goodness, they could not have picked a better person to be an artist in residence for this festival. And so really excited to see what they have to offer. It's going to be going on through August 10th, and you'll have everything, you know, from Lil Buck returning to do some juking, and then you'll also have, of course, your classic ballet, but then you'll have the international evenings of dance, which combine, you know, everything from ballet to tap to modern to a little bit of hip hop put in there. I mean, it's amazing what they bring to the Valley, and we're so excited to have it back once again. Now, coming up on our show this morning, we have a really packed show in store for you. So we have Walking Mountain Science Center, we have the Eagle County Animal Shelter. Maybe it will find you your new best friend on the show this morning. We also have Betteridge Jewelers. We'll be talking to the folks from the Vail Dance Festival, and then of course we'll be checking in with Mark and his epic morning adventures, Mark and Molly, and then we have Avon Liquor coming in. It is quite the Tuesday, so get ready. Go grab that cup of coffee, come right on back, and we're going to have a first look at your local weather forecast.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor and let us put you in the spirits. All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
When your energy is spent, but there's so much more you want to do. New Starbucks Triple Shot Energy. 225 milligrams of caffeine for the energy to do what matters to you. What gives you energy?
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Look at this. This is a beautiful shot of Avon this morning, right at the base of Beaver Creek. And we are going to be seeing just another beautiful sunny day and great time to get out there and maybe do some hiking or some biking, maybe some fly fishing. It's going to be just another perfect Rocky Mountain summer day. Now our highs at the base of Vail Mountain right around 80 degrees. Now keep in mind that the base of Vail Mountain sits at 8,100 feet above sea level. Same thing for Beaver Creek Mountain, but once you get down closer to I-70, it is going to be a little bit warmer. Now we're also going to be seeing just some stray thunderstorms possible, about a 20% chance today, so it's a good idea to bring that rain jacket with you in addition to putting all the sunscreen on, bring those sunglasses, and then I don't know if you've noticed this, but we are now we're after 8:20 p.m., but we're no longer in the 8:30s and 8:40s for our sunset. So it's starting to kind of inch back closer to those earlier sunsets. But again, about a 20% chance of rain out there today, and then we'll be seeing those warmer temperatures as you travel along the I-70 corridor. So just be aware of that. It's all brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. Also be aware that there will be some delays in Dow Junction today. They are going to be closing one lane to do some rock mitigation, but at least they aren't doing those 30-minute closures like we saw yesterday. So there could be some traffic out there. All right, let's send things over to Mark and Molly in Vail and find out how their epic morning adventure is going.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Hey, thanks for tuning into our show this morning. I've got Molly over on the lawn. Let me just show you this. This is kind of fun. Molly's over here doing a little morning yoga. She's stretching. We have the ladies walking the dogs. Y'all can go on through. Good morning. A little bit of everything out here first thing. People out going for a run. People going for bike rides. That's what the summer has to offer here. Definitely right here in Lion's Head. You can ride up the Eagle Bond gondola. Let me just show you that also. I like to showcase around what's going on here. At 9:30, they open the lift up. You can ride to the top of the mountain and go enjoy epic discovery for the entire day with your family. Stop, have lunch at Bistro 14. And let me show you this also. They do a yoga series. So at the top of the mountain, every Friday and every Saturday. For Fridays, it's the 10th deck at Midvale, so you have to ride up Gondola 1. And then on Saturdays, it's on the rooftop at Eagle's Nest at 10 a.m. So access to some yoga. Right, Molly? Does that sound good? There she is. Namaste. Look at her posing it up over there first thing this morning. It's a good day to come play. Whether you, like Ashley had said, you want to go for a bike ride, you want to go for a hike. Hiking very popular around here during the summertime. Also the fishing, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Our rivers finally are getting accessible. We've had so much snowpack and a long drawn out springtime, so rivers are still big and they've been kind of hard to get at for quite some time, but now it's getting to that point where you can go and fish, and that's another great offering around here in the Vail area. So that's your epic morning. We have more coming up, more with myself live, and Molly's going to take over the camera in a bit. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to head over to the north side of I-70 in Avon and introduce you to a great flooring studio called Rugs Benedict. We'll be right back.
Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
Here at Rugs Benedict, we provide a huge selection of anything that goes on your floor. Whether it's your business or your home, we're providing wood flooring, vinyls and carpeting, commercial carpeting, residential carpeting.
We have over 1,000 area rugs here in our showroom in Avon. They range from the smallest 2x3s up to 10x14 or larger. We can do a custom rug for any place in your house. We offer traditional styles, contemporary styles, shags, nylons, wool. We have machine-made options up to handmade one-of-a-kinds.
Wood flooring has come such a long way. Of course, we have the traditional solid oak floors that we've been seeing for a century, and technology has really brought wood flooring to a new space where you can really have an engineered, extremely durable, beautiful flooring.
Our 10,000 square foot showroom is like walking into an art gallery. The textures, the colors, it's vast, it's expansive, and it's just beautiful.
Looking for area rugs or carpeting, it's something that you really want to feel and look at and touch and have the experience of. So here at Rugs Benedict, we've created so many different ways for you to really experience the product, see it installed on the floor in a large vignette. We have large pieces of the different carpets available, and we can kind of lay everything out together so you can have an experience of what it's going to look like in your home or business.
Sometimes the best way to judge if the rug is going to work for you is to try the rug in your home, in the space where you'd like to see it. If it doesn't work, bring them back and let's try more.
Since we have such a large inventory, we're able to install things in your home immediately. You can select something today and we can put it in tomorrow. The installation is as important as the product you select. So at Rugs Benedict, we've built a really strong installation team of employee installers that just work for Rugs Benedict. We provide a lifetime installation warranty on everything that we put into your home so that you have that security knowing that it'll last and perform well for you.
Frequently, clients leave saying how easy that was. That's what we want to create, a smooth process from beginning to end so everyone is happy.
Please come visit us at Rugs Benedict. We develop lifelong relationships with our customers by providing extreme value and creating beautiful spaces for your home and business.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Glenwood Hot Springs Resort, a whole new side to water.
Oh, look at how relaxing that looks. That is the Glenwood Hot Springs Resort right there. And you know, they have been in business for over 130 years. Back in the day, the Ute Indians were the first ones to discover this area, and there were just rumors that it had healing properties. And then in 1888, they ended up establishing a business right there so that people could come and could experience these healing waters. And now it's just a place to relax and rejuvenate. They open at 7:30 this morning, and then they'll be open until 10 o'clock tonight. And today our highs will be reaching right around 80 degrees at the base of Vail Mountain. Now we are looking at a potential for some thunderstorms, which is good, right? Because it kind of cools things down for us in the afternoon, and it also keeps that fire danger in check. And we'll be seeing those overnight lows tonight in the upper 40s and low 50s. And again, still about a 20% chance of rain. And we have a waning gibbous moon that will be joining us after our sunset at 8:28 p.m. tonight with just a light breeze, about 5 to 10 mile an hour winds out of the southeast this evening. Now, as we look at what's happening with your conditions along I-70 today, again, there was some rockfall mitigation work that was taking place in Dow Junction yesterday, really causing some delays, 30-minute closures every hour, maybe twice an hour, and I was special enough to get stuck in that. It took me about an hour and a half to get to Vail from Avon yesterday. But thankfully, they are not going to be doing those 30-minute closures again today, but they will be closing one lane. So there will be some delays just because of that one lane closure. So just make sure that you are planning extra time. So if you're going to be going to the Glenwood Hot Springs Resort, let's say from Vail today, give yourself maybe an extra half an hour just to get there on, at whatever time you're hoping to get there. So again, some delays, but really important work that's taking place in Dow Junction. We want to make sure that those rocks are taken care of, especially as we get into the winter time. We saw all of those avalanches this winter, so we want to make sure that things are safe on the road. So if we have to have a few delays every now and then, well, I think it's probably worth it. And speaking of the roads, we're going to get a little bit more in depth. We're going to check in with Mark and Molly to see how their commute was this morning heading over to Vail.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Yeah, we drove in first thing this morning at about 6:20. You could see the highway crew on the I-70 westbound in Dow Junction, kind of staging up in that area where they're doing that rock mitigation work. And like Ashley said, it's kind of a blessing that they're going to have it down to one lane today. And you're going to get those notifications on your mobile device if you sign up for ecalert.org. That's one of the great resources you're going to find year-round. It gives you live, up-to-date information in terms of accidents and road closures and road construction. Anything you need to know in advance to kind of make your time when you're traveling better. But we are going to see some closures today, like she said, in that area. Now let's talk about the Edwards roundabout, that whole exchange on the spur road. It's going well. They're still waiting for the railroad company to kind of sign off so they can finish the 4-lane road. They've done 2 of the lanes heading towards the south, but going back into kind of the big roundabout right before you get on the highway, there's that bridge and they have to finish that area. And there's all that roundabout work going on also, but that is running its course. So be patient with that team over there because they are doing a good job and it's going to be done sooner than later. Let's take it back to Ashley. She's got a resort report coming up, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about fly fishing, and we're going to introduce you to Miss Molly. We'll be right back.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Okay, this resort report is so extensive that I have to have this many sheets of paper. And the reason why is that yesterday, Vail Resorts made a huge announcement. This was everywhere. It was all that people were talking about throughout the valley. Now, Vail Resorts already owns and operates about 20 resorts nationwide. Well, as of yesterday, they acquired 17 more. 17. So if you love to ski and ride on the East Coast or in the Midwest, this is really good news for you because now not only does your pass get you access to the world-class slopes of Vail and Beaver Creek and Keystone, Breckenridge and Crested Butte and Telluride here in Colorado, but then also Mount Snow in Vermont, Hunter Mountain in New York, Attitash Mountain Resort, Wildcat Mountain in Crotched Mountain in New Hampshire, plus Liberty Mountain Resort, Round Top Mountain Resort, Whitetail Resort, Jack Frost and Big Boulder in Pennsylvania. We're not done yet. Alpine Valley, Boston Mills, Brandywine and Mad River Mountain in Ohio, Hidden Valley and Snow Creek in Missouri, and Paoli Peaks in Indiana. Whew! All of them will be epic this season. So that is huge, huge news. Now coming up, if you want to digest that news and just kind of take it all in, and maybe you want to do it in the beauty of Beaver Creek. Well, coming up this Saturday, Zoo Salmon returns to Beaver Creek. Now this is really just, it's a word for kind of a community dining experience. And what they do is they put communal tables out in Beaver Creek Village, and then you have, small plates and you can kind of check out the different little tents. But then in addition to that, they also have live music that they bring in. So it's, renowned chefs, delectable small plates, and then you also have live music this Saturday, July 27th from 4 to 8 p.m. from Stephen Kellogg in the Southwest, North, and East. And let me just tell you that Stephen Kellogg, I saw him years ago. He opened up for Carbon Leaf, and he was so good. It was one of those things, I wasn't expecting him. I didn't know who he was. He was so good. He's the only person I've ever bought his CD right on the spot at the show because he was so phenomenal. So I cannot believe he's going to be part of this celebration at Beaver Creek. It's going to be so good. Now also, if you happen to be a fan of margaritas, I certainly am. Coming up, we're going to take you to one of our favorite Mexican places, so don't go anywhere.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Oh baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out. Give me your love.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly, sparkling water. Crack a smile.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Whose dog is this?
It's my special friend Antonio. His luxurious fur calms my nerves when I'm worried about moving into our new apartment.
Why don't we just ask Geico for help with renter's insurance?
I didn't know Geico helps with renter's insurance.
Yeah, and we could save a bunch too.
Antonio, fetch computer. Antonio. I'll get it.
Get to know Geico and see how much you could save on renter's insurance.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Once you get your fill on the hill, located just steps from the skier bridge here at the base in Lion's Head, you're gonna find El Sabor Restaurant. El Sabor Restaurant is one of only a few restaurants here in the Vail area that offers truly ski-in and ski-out dining. They have grab-and-go burritos every morning for breakfast, unforgettable and affordable lunches, and an outstanding dinner menu. Let's head into the kitchen now and find out what the staff is serving up. Let's go. Mikey D, thanks for letting us come into the kitchen today at El Sabor.
You're welcome. Glad to have you.
So your menu is pretty unique, and you have some new offerings that you're incorporating. What are you going to make up today?
Today we're going to make our daily special, which is going to be catfish tacos.
Catfish tacos. What
Delicious.
a good idea. Sounds delish. Do you want to walk us through the process?
Sure can.
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. So we start with some catfish fillets.
Okay.
We soak them in buttermilk. Then we have our flour mix: flour, salt, pepper, paprika, a little cayenne.
Okay.
Right? So once they've marinated, we're going to put them in the flour and just coat them nice. Once you have them coated, they go right to the fryer.
Okay.
Put our basket in.
Yep.
Take our fish, and you want to get it 1,000, 2, 1,000. This way it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Oh, got you. Now, these are thin fillets. They probably cook pretty fast, don't they?
They do. They'll be done in about 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right to the texture we want for tacos. And once they're done, we're going to hang them out, let them dry off for a minute. Now we're ready for tacos.
Okay, Mike, 1.5 minutes for the catfish in the fryer until they float.
That's correct.
Let them dry off, and now the final preparation in the plating.
We have some tortillas here that we kind of cooked so they got a little bit of a bubble in them, gives them a little crunch, but yet keeps them soft.
Okay.
We prefer to use corn tortillas. Then we're going to take habanero slaw and put that on the bottom. Take our pieces of fish, lay them in there nice and pretty. We're going to put some roja aioli on there.
What's the flavor behind the roja aioli?
So the roja is one of our sauces that we use for enchiladas. It's made from a guajillo chili. Then we're going to add some cotija cheese. Just a little bit. It's pretty pungent, so you only want to use a little.
Okay.
And finish with cilantro for color and flavor, freshness. And that, catfish taco.
Oh, that looks so good. I got to taste that right now.
All right, well, let's go eat them up.
Sounds good. Beautiful out here on the back patio, Mike. We're overlooking the skier bridge right next to Gore Creek, and the food looks great and smells even better. So these are the catfish tacos. What else did you bring out?
Well, we have a great burger menu. We do sandwiches every week from different regions of the country, and we do daily specials just like the catfish tacos, and we also feature handcrafted cocktails.
So Mike, these are made from scratch every day?
Every day.
So good. If people want to find out more about El Sabor, make a reservation, check it out, what would you recommend?
visit the website, elsaborvale.com.
Okay.
Friend us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram.
Love it. Thanks for having us here today, bud.
My pleasure, Mark.
I love it. All right, once again, this is El Sabor in Lion's Head, and this is the local dish.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
Oh, look at this. This is Spruce Saddle. This is the Mid-Mountain restaurant where you can take the gondola up today and enjoy a delicious Epic burger up there. And look at how green and just lush it is. A great, great spot to go up there and take photos with your family, and or just take a scenic gondola ride and maybe do a little hike from the top of the mountain there. And tonight, like Mark was saying earlier, they have movies under the stars taking place at Beaver Creek. So right on the Centennial Lawn, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse will be taking place, and we're looking at our sunset right around 8:28. Now they open up the concessions around 7:30, so you can head out there with your blankets and your picnics, and then maybe get a little bit of candy and hang out with the kids, and then the movie will start just after sunset, so probably around maybe like 8:45, 9 o'clock or so. But again, tonight, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and it looks like we'll be seeing some really nice weather out there, maybe just a slight chance of a shower, but most likely we'll be seeing those temperatures comfortably in the 50s. Just bring a light layer to snuggle up and have your family out there on the lawn for movies under the stars tonight. Up next, we have your fly fishing report, so don't go away.
All right, time now for your fly fishing report. I'm so excited to see these water levels much lower than they have been all summer long. Gore Creek today flowing at about 500 cubic feet per second, which is very manageable. Water temperatures are still a little cool, but you can actually get into the water and now enjoy a little fly fishing, or go out with a guide and experience the amazing tranquility you'll find on the river. It's just the sound of the river alone makes it well worthwhile. We're seeing a lot more activity now with the fish as these water levels are lower. We're starting to see water temperatures getting warmer, and with warmer water temperatures, that's what produces and promotes all the bugs to hatch. All the bugs that the fish feed on live down in there in the bottom of the rocks, and then you have to wait until the perfect temperature for those bugs to come up for the fish to feed. And we're kind of getting to that point now. So plenty of access along Gore Creek to do some fly fishing. Gore Creek meets up with the Eagle River about 10 minutes to the west at the end of Dow Junction. And then the Eagle flows all the way down to Dotsero before it meets up with the Colorado River. So really great access to fly fishing. Maybe something to consider while you're here in the valley. We're taking a break, and then we're going to head south to Leadville and introduce you to one of the longest standing railroads around, the Leadville Railroad, where you can go on a tour and even zip line over the railroad. We'll be right back.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
It's time to elevate your summer at the ultimate family playground. Epic Discovery. With adventure courses, breathtaking views, interactive hiking trails, zip lines, and more. This summer, for every adult gondola ticket you buy, a kid gets to ride the gondola absolutely free. It promises to be a summer like no other. To learn more, visit Vail.com.
We are here in Leadville, Colorado at the Leadville Railroad, catching up with Kirsten, and her mom and dad have owned the train for a long time, and this is a family business for you, right?
It is. We've been running it since 1988, and the entire family is involved, and we keep finding more people to help us out.
Do you have a lot of family members that work with the train, or do you have friends that come in, or how does the whole process work for bringing people on board? I like to say on board.
We actually have an amazing group of people. Both my parents have been running it. My brother's head of track maintenance. And other than that, we've got a tremendous number of families that work here. The woman in the depot, her mother, and her sister all work here. So we've got a bunch of people that are all real close-knit group, and we love coming to work every day.
I think it's great. It's such a beautiful day up here in Leadville. It's amazing. And we are starting to load the train up. We had Lynette announce all aboard just a few minutes ago. The train's going to be leaving here shortly. And tell us about the train a little bit. Like, how long has the train been in operation? How long has your family owned the business?
So trains have been running through Leadville since the 1800s. My parents purchased the business in 1988 and have been running it as a family-friendly business ever since, getting as many people to come up here from the surrounding areas as we can, just to check out the wonderful city of Leadville.
Leadville's an amazing, there's so much history here, you know, it's an amazing place, and you've got such a great operation. If someone wants to go on the train, like they're calling to find out the details, like give me and the viewers an idea of what it's like to be on the train, what they can expect, what to bring, how it all works.
All right, so as you can see, we've got open and enclosed cars. So when you come, you want to bring layers. It's Leadville, we're at 10,000 feet. It really is a good idea to bring a couple of layers of clothes with you. You're always welcome to bring your picnic lunch. Along with that, you need your camera so that you can take some perfect pictures for the fall season or the summer season. As we're up here, we've got wildlife, wildflowers, everything that you can see as we go on. And we do have a stop, get off, walk around, see the caboose, see the engine. So you've got lots of opportunities on board, as well as a conductor who's pointing out various things along the way, giving you a little bit of the background, the history, both on railroads as well as Leadville itself.
Now, how long does the train ride take?
The train ride is 2.5 hours long on a regularly scheduled trip. We do have some weekends where we've got a 3-hour trip, and those are just special tours where we take an extra mile up to Devil's Tail Tangent, and you get to see a little bit more of the line as well as an overview of the Climax molybdenum mine.
How amazing. How long is the train? Like, how many cars are there? How many people can it accommodate? And from what I understand, people can freely move around the train.
Yes, we like to have it accessible for pets, adults, kids, everybody to pick and choose where they want to be. You want to start in a beautiful open car like this on a sunny day and move into an enclosed car. If it becomes cloudy, we're going to go rain or shine. So you've got lots of options. We've got 7 whole cars, 3 enclosed, 1 with a roof but no sides, and 2 open cars, and you can move around. We do have an engine and caboose available. You're welcome to ride in those. They're special trips, special fees, one-way trip, either on the way up or down. But for people who are major train enthusiasts, I certainly recommend it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if you're into photography, shoot for the caboose.
Shoot for the caboose. You heard it right from Kirsten. So I have another question for you. If someone wants to book any kind of a private function, do you do private functions at all?
Absolutely. We've done weddings. We've done private parties for businesses and different things like that. It's really a great way to just kind of come together and mingle.
So come together and mingle on the Leadville Railroad. People want to check it out. They can go to Leadville-train.com. Kirsten, thanks for being here today. Can you take us out with a little bit of a all aboard, and I'll honk the horn. How about that?
It's a deal.
Go for it.
All aboard!
We're up here in Leadville at the Leadville Railroad, a short drive from Denver and Vail. Make a day of it, make a weekend of it. Come on up to Leadville and check out the Leadville train.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, 1 great Rocky Mountain location.
I wonder if Mark got those cool overalls from the outlets at Silverthorne. You never know what you might be able to find over there. And they do deals on name brands 30 to 70% off every single day. They're located right at exit 205 along I-70. And today's going to be a great day to get out and do some shopping because they have kind of this outdoor experience along the Blue River in Silverthorne that's absolutely beautiful. And their temperatures are pretty similar to what we're going to find over here in the Vail Valley. So we're looking at a high of 80 degrees right at the base of Vail Mountain today and about a 20% chance of rain. So if you need to get a rain jacket, head on over to the outlets and save some cash while you do it. And then the outlets stay open from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. So they are going to be open before our sun even sets tonight. They'll be closing at 8 o'clock. So again, 8:28 is our sunset, and we're looking at those overnight lows in the 50s. Now, if you're traveling to get over there to Silverthorne, maybe you want to do a little hike in Summit County while you're there, you'll find those temperatures mid 60s at Breckenridge, 70 degrees over in Keystone, but partly cloudy skies and some thunder is possible. Now, we also are looking forward to a great event coming up on August 10th at the outlets at Silverthorne, Unicorn Palooza, if you will. It's completely free. There's going to be some princess meet and greets. There's also going to be a bounce house, a unicorn bounce house. There's going to be face painting and a petting zoo. It's going to be a great time. And again, it's coming up on August 10th in the Blue Village, right by Nike and Polo Ralph Lauren, and it's going to be happening from 12 to 3. So put that on your calendars for August 10th. Up next, we're going to teach you how to be bear aware.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor and let us put you in the spirits.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Pain thinks it can overpower you, overwhelm you. It obviously doesn't know you. Icy hot. Icy to dull, hot to relax. Rise from pain. Icy hot.
Hi, and welcome to What to Do If You See a Bear. I'm Kristen Cannon, a District Wildlife Manager with Colorado Parks and Wildlife. If you live or recreate in bear country, at some point you may cross paths with a bear. How you react to the bear depends on where you are and what the bear is doing. If you see a bear while out on a hike or away from houses and the bear is doing its own thing, then count yourself lucky to have seen a bear and just leave it alone. Make sure you make plenty of noise so the bear knows that you're there and leave the area. But otherwise, bears live in Colorado too and do not always require a reaction from people. Now, if you see a bear in your yard, next to your house, or in a city like Colorado Springs or Boulder, that's a different story. We want bears to maintain their natural fear of people, and one way to do this is to not let them feel comfortable near your house or in our cities. If you see a bear in your neighborhood, you will be doing the bear a favor by trying to scare it away. Bang on pots and pans, use an air horn, or even just clap your hands and yell to scare the bear off. Do this from inside your house through an open window or an otherwise safe location, and always make sure the bear has a clear escape route. In this example, you would not want to yell at the bear from the bottom of the staircase as you're blocking its only escape route. Instead, yell through an open window on the same side of the house to try to get the bear to move along. If you surprise a bear on the trail, stay calm and don't move. Never run or climb a tree. Let the bear identify you and move on its way. Talk in a normal voice, and again, make sure the bear has a clear escape route. If you see cubs, chances are mom is nearby, so leave the area immediately. Whether you're at home or on the trail, if a bear approaches you, never turn your back and run. Try to look big and back away slowly to a safe location such as a vehicle or another house. If you're on the trail, step off the trail on the downhill side and back away slowly until the bear is out of sight. Black bears will generally run away or climb a tree when they feel threatened. Keep in mind that a standing bear is only trying to identify you. If the bear pops its jaw or stomps a paw, it's definitely telling you that it needs more space. On the rare occasions when a bear has actually injured a person, it's usually because that person was blocking the bear's escape. Even rarer cases because it was trying to prey on a person. A bear that intentionally approaches people could be a bear that's food conditioned looking for a handout. In rare circumstances, it might be an aggressive bear. If you are ever attacked by a bear, fight back with everything you've got. Yell, throw rocks, use that bear spray if the bear is 40 feet away. Convince the bear that you are not worth the trouble. Black bears are naturally shy and retiring, and even a sow with cubs will most likely retreat when confronted. It can be a wonderful experience to see a bear in Colorado, but no one wants to cause the bear to lose its fear of people. If you're lucky enough to see a bear, snap that quick photo from a safe distance and then scare the bear away. You don't want to be the reason that that bear enters houses, causes property damage, or potentially injures someone. For more information on living responsibly with bears, visit our website, www.cpw.state.co.us/bears.
Each charted course, each careful step along the byway. Much more than this. I did it my
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
Live in Beaver Creek at the Villar Performing Arts Center coming up this summer, Punch Brothers on August 29th, blues icon Buddy Guy July 30th, the legendary country western group Asleep at the Wheel August 15th, John Anderson of Yes playing solo works in Yes Classics August 21st, indie singer-songwriter Jose Gonzalez August 24th, and bluegrass sensation Billy Strings August 30th. View the full lineup and get tickets at 970-845-TIXS or villarpack.org.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Hey, here's a live shot from, believe it or not, where we're standing now. Molly and I have made our way over to the base of Gondola 1. That is the Gandhi 1 shot. We've got grass out here. Looks great today. I haven't been at the base of Gandhi 1. Feels like since the GoPro Mountain Games, and really has come alive with the rain that we've seen and the nice weather we've had. It's going to be another perfect day today to get out and enjoy some activities around Vail or Beaver Creek or just anywhere around the Vail Valley. My suggestion, just like any day, obviously in your backpack for the day, pack plenty of sunscreen, water, good sunglasses, a hat, and maybe a light rain jacket of sorts in case we get a pop-up afternoon shower. National Weather Service today calling for temperatures in Vail, where we're standing here, about 80 degrees, with a 20% chance of a pop-up shower or maybe a passing thunderstorm or two in the mid to late afternoon hours. Evening lows tonight, we're looking at about 52 degrees. Still a slight chance for maybe a pop-up shower or thunderstorm, about 20%. Should be pretty good. And then as we look around Colorado as a whole, we are going to see temperatures today down along the Front Range, 90 degrees in Denver. So a little bit cooler than what they've seen, but still very warm. They're going to see a 20% chance of a pop-up shower. 83 for Vail, 84 for Avon, 87 for Eagle, and a slight percentage of rain all around Eagle County today. Now, as we look ahead at that 5-day forecast, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, temperatures trending mid to upper 70s. That's what we're looking for, and a pretty good percentage after today of some of those pop-up showers and thunderstorms. By Thursday, we're looking at like an 80% chance of maybe some rain. That's a look at your weather forecast live from the base of Vail. We've got Walking Mountains in the studio with Ashley coming up after the break. We'll be right back.
Hey, thank you so much, Mark. And you know, for a lot of people that are just getting here into town, you may not know about this incredible organization that we have. It's called Walking Mountain Science Center, and the amount of programming that they have is just, it is astounding. It really is, and it's something that they cater to the youngest members of your family all the way up to, you know, hey, if you're 120, you're included too. But here with me this morning, we have Kimberly Schlepper. It's so good to have you here.
Thanks
Thank you
for
so much
having me.
coming.
Yeah.
And Kimberly, your specialty surrounds the sustainability portion of Walking Mountains.
Yes.
And I was just reading some statistics that you brought with you this morning about LED bulbs. It's pretty amazing how these little bulbs can make such a huge difference.
Yeah, definitely. They are super efficient compared to the traditional incandescent bulb. Those burn when they produce light. They produce a bunch of heat, and LEDs produce mostly just light and not a lot of heat, and so you end up saving a lot of energy by switching your bulbs over.
You know, I've never heard it explained that way. That's really interesting. I think makes a lot of sense when you say it like that.
You know, they get so hot, you can't touch a bulb once it's been on for a few hours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, let's just say that I was going to replace, I don't know, 2 light bulbs in my house with an LED bulb. What does that do?
So you can save a lot of money on your energy bill. Well, a lot comparatively. About $16 a year on your energy bill from just swapping 2 bulbs out.
Wait. Okay, but that is a lot of money. So just 2 bulbs. So let's just say like I had, 2 bedside tables with lamps on them, and then I switched those 2 bulbs. I'm saving $16 just from that?
Yeah, I mean, you want to put them in the high use areas of your home. So if your kitchen light's always on, or your bathroom light's always on, or whatever those lights are that are always on, swapping those to a super efficient light bulb will save you some money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty interesting.
It's pretty cool.
And then we were just talking about CO2 and how you kind of measure that, but there's also CO2 savings.
Definitely. So when we save energy, the power plants producing that energy don't have to make as much. And so by replacing your light bulbs with more efficient LED bulbs, you end up saving about 230 pounds of CO2 per year.
That's pretty impressive. Again, this is just 2 light bulbs that we're swapping.
Yeah, just 2.
That's amazing. You're saving like a football player worth of CO2, basically.
Sure, yeah.
That's wow. Okay, that's really impressive. But on top of just those savings, just by doing that, you also have some incentives that are taking place throughout the valley coming up, right?
Yeah. So we have an exciting program. We partnered with Eagle County, and we are offering free light bulb swaps to anybody who wants to get started on swapping out their bulbs in their home. And this month, July, we've got it going on at Bonfire Brewing. And if you bring in 2 bulbs, CFL or incandescent, to swap out, they will give you a free beer for participating.
Okay.
And if you miss Bonfire or too far away from Eagle, we've got another swap coming up in the month of August. It will be at the Avon Rec Center, so you can bring your light bulbs in there. And then if you miss that one, we've got another one coming in September at the Minturn Town Hall, and you can bring your light bulbs to swap there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, that seems really easy and convenient, and I'm not sure why we wouldn't do that, right? I'm gonna go home and search and see if I have any of those left. It makes so much sense. That's awesome.
Yeah, and they're totally free, so, come take advantage if you can.
I see the kind of things that you learn when you hang out with people from Walking Mountains. Well, Kimberly, thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us this morning. And if you want to find out more, walkingmountains.org is the website. That's where you can find out all of the information. But then if you want to find out specifically about the LED bulbs, you go to walkingmountains.org/LED and you can find out more about these great programs. But again, head on over to Bonfire Brewing and exchange them out right now and get yourself a free beer. All right, coming up, we're going to check back in with Mark and Molly, so don't go away.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vale Village.
We've made our way over here to kind of the east side of the base of Gondola 1. Now, I brought Molly on a little tour today. I said we're going to show off some of these places that maybe not everybody knows about. There's a place called Pirate Ship Park, and it is a playground in the shape of a pirate ship. And she's like, I never even knew this was here. This is Pirate Ship Park. Molly, huh? Right? You didn't even know, did you? See? She's like, look at this place. This is a great playground. This has been here since I've lived in Vale. They've fixed it numerous times, but probably about 25 years since I've been around. Kids can come and explore. You can go sit over on the deck at Los Amigos and have some yummy Mexican food. And in the wintertime, that lady right there likes to watch people come down Pepe's face while she's having a margarita on the patio. So that's what happens during the summertime too, but people aren't coming down Pepe's face, they're riding their mountain bikes and hiking. But this is a fun spot, and it's just a little bit off the beaten path. Well worth checking out while you're here. And also while you're here, right around the corner, you're gonna find Christie Sports just over there, and they are sponsoring this Epic Morning. Hey, we're taking a break from our live show this morning. We have more weather coming up and more Good Morning Vale. We'll be right back.
The 80th Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 24th through 27th with nightly actions featuring Freedom Riders, Mutton Bustin', and PRCA Pro Rodeo. Enjoy the new Family Fun Zone and Great Northern Affair Carnival rides daily. Friday and Saturday, experience the high-octane performance art of Carve Wars. Then stay late to kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Get your tickets online now for the 80th Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
They made the original hot.
Used to shake up my hot flamings and mix them with Doritos. Talking about far back, we go way, way, way back. I don't care about that. I ain't sure my snacks.
The original. Now it's hot.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vale, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vale.
We have another beautiful day ahead of us here on this gorgeous Tuesday, and highs once again will be reaching right about 80 degrees at the base of Vail Mountain, where Mark and Molly have been this morning, and also the base of Beaver Creek Mountains. Both of those sit right just above 8,000 feet above sea level. But if you're going to be going to some of our other communities here in the Vail Valley, it is going to be warmer. Overnight lows reaching into the low 50s tonight, and we'll be seeing about a 20% chance of rain with that sunset just before 8:30. Now, we will be looking at those temperatures in the upper 70s for tomorrow, and we'll be looking at maybe about another 20% chance of rain on the way. But then as we head into Thursday, look at this, we're going to be seeing an 80% chance of rain. So that's a good one. We're going to be seeing some good moisture heading our direction for the end of the week. And Friday, about a 40% chance of rain, same thing for Saturday. And then by the time we get into Sunday, things clear up a little bit more for us, but highs dipping even into the low 70s by Thursday. So it is going to be nice to kind of have things cool off just a little bit and have that refresher of that rain that helps to keep things nice and green and also helps to keep that fire danger at bay. So thankfully, we'll be seeing that in the forecast. That was something that we were really missing last summer, so this is great news. And you know what else is great news? We have an entire second hour of Good Morning Vail on the way, so stay with us as we head into hour number 2.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. Get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning, Vail, and welcome to our second hour of the show. You are looking at I-70 in Vail right now. Not looking too backed up yet, but you may have gotten one of those EC alerts that they are doing a little bit of some rock mitigation over there today. So you're going to want to make sure they're going down to single lane closures. So you're going to want to make sure that you're really planning ahead with your time. You know, you don't want to be too late to too many places. But hey, good morning. I am here in Vail with Mark today. I'm learning how to use the GoPro so that I can take you all on epic morning adventures like all of our other hosts. I'm standing here by the creek. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really nice. It's such a gorgeous day here this morning. Mark and I are having so much fun just bopping around Vail, and we kind of wanted to show you some of the things that you maybe haven't seen around town or didn't know were here. One of my favorite things, we were just at Pirate Ship Park. I didn't even know that this was here, and I hang out at Los Amigos right next to it all the time. So anyway, we're going to be showing you some of those fun things today. We've got Ashley Prill in the studio, but wanted to tell you about one of the really fun things happening, actually not in Vail, but over in Beaver Creek, which is the Movies Under the Stars. They do these every Tuesday night. Really so much fun for the whole family. You can pack a picnic, bring a picnic blanket. Of course, you're going to want to bring some popcorn, and for me, I'm a Junior Mints girl. I always want to bring that. But so tonight's movie is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which one of our crew members, James, was saying he actually watched last night and said was very good. So I might have to hit that up. It's always so fun, you know, it's just a great way to be out in nature and experiencing the mountain in a different way in the summer, and really, you really will have a great view of the stars as well. So anyway, I'm Molly Dewey. I'm bopping around in Vail with Mark Sassy today, and we're going to check in with Ashley Prill, who's in the studio, and she's going to tell us what we can expect from her today.
Hey, thanks, Mal. Love seeing you out there. Love seeing you standing next to the river and crushing using the GoPro. I'm excited to see what your epic morning adventures are like. And you know, speaking of an adventure, if you have not been to a rodeo before, you are in luck. Starting tomorrow night at the Eagle County Fairgrounds, you'll have the rodeo that returns once again. It's the 80th annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. So the kids in the area have been doing their 4-H exhibits for quite a while now, but tomorrow night kicks off the pros coming into town and competing right before our very eyes, and that all starts around 7 o'clock. But before then, the carnival area and the vendor booths open at 3, so that's your opportunity to go get your lemonade and your funnel cake. And then at 4 o'clock, the petting zoo, pony rides, kids crafts, and the festival grounds open up. And then from 4 to 8, the 4-H livestock exhibits are open to the public, so you can go and see what these kids have been working so hard on. And again, the rodeo starts at 7 o'clock, and it's Lil Buckaroo night tomorrow night, so kids 12 and under get in for $1. Now, coming up on Friday night, the Vail Dance Festival returns once again, and this is going to be a really special evening to kick things off. So they have their artist in residence, Lauren Lovett, who is a ballerina for the New York City Ballet, and she is going to be making a performance. She's going to be making an appearance as part of this opening night. Also, you'll have a preview appearance by Cuba's Malpaso Dance Company, an artist from the American Ballet Theater. And then the evening concludes with a performance of George Balanchine's Serenade, performed by Colorado Ballet with principal guest artists from the New York City Ballet, and music by the Breckenridge Festival Orchestra. So this is just the kickoff night. It goes all the way until August 10th. They'll have performances each night for 2 weeks, and you can just see this huge array that you're going to experience while this is in town. So it's everything from from juking, from Lil Buck, and then you'll also have modern dance, you'll have tap dance, you'll have classic ballet. It really is an amazing experience. If you've never been before, put this one on your calendar. We're actually going to catch up with the folks from the Vail Dance Festival coming in a little bit later on in the show. We'll also have the Eagle County Animal Shelter coming in with Virginia. Apparently she is just quite the puppy that you'll want to see. And, well, puppy, I think she's about 9 months old, but maybe she's your new best friend. We'll also have Betteridge Jewelers. We'll have Avon Liquor. We'll be checking in with Mark and Molly and their epic morning adventures in Vail. We'll have a look at your local weather forecast. Whew, we got a lot to do. It's hour number 2 here on Tuesday, and right now we're going to take a quick break, and then I'll have a look at what's happening with your forecast. It's going to be absolutely beautiful today.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8, and when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor and let us put you in the spirits.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
The electric vehicle market is booming in the automotive industry, and that's why I'm excited to have Brian Hannigan from Holy Cross Energy here to tell us a bit about a new program you guys have to help increase adoption rates.
Thanks. Our Charge at Home, Charge at Work programs introduced last month provide access to electric vehicle chargers for our members at their homes or in their workplaces to help them use electric vehicles and take advantage of the technology that it provides. Our chargers are free, they're covered by rebates, and we'll work with electricians to help get them installed. We'll cover the installation, the warranty, and the maintenance over a 3-year period, all that in exchange for a flat monthly rate that appears on the members' bills. So it's a great program.
Just easily subsidized over 3 years, so essentially free chargers.
Free chargers, yeah. And so all they need to do is visit our website and start the process there.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate it. Check into Holy Cross Energy's website, adopt an electric vehicle, and help saving the planet one car at a time.
It's time to elevate your summer at the ultimate family playground. Epic Discovery. With adventure courses, breathtaking views, interactive hiking trails, zip lines, and more. This summer, for every adult gondola ticket you buy, a kid gets to ride the gondola absolutely free. It promises to be a summer like no other. To learn more, visit Vail.com.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
Beautiful day here in the Rocky Mountains, and you're going to want to make sure you have plenty of sunscreen on today because we have mostly sunny skies. You also want to make sure you're drinking plenty of water, that you have sunglasses, and that you are just prepared for that bright sunshine for most of the day. Now, we do have about a 20% chance of rain in the forecast, so that could sneak in after lunchtime, and it could be one of those passing showers. So you want to have a rain jacket with you just to be on the safe side, and keep it with you as you head into the evening too. We're going to be looking at a 20% chance of rain for this evening, overnight lows in the 50s, and our sunset just shy of 8:30 tonight. Now, I wanted to point out that there will be some delays along I-70 today if you are going to be traveling between Avon and Vail, right through Dow Junction by Minturn. So yesterday they were doing that rockfall mitigation work, and they were doing 30-minute closures throughout the day. They're not going to be doing that today, but they will be closing one lane. So there will be delays, but definitely not as significant as what we saw for yesterday. And our temperatures in Vail, 83 degrees right along I-70, 84 in Avon, 87 in Eagle, where the Eagle County Animal Shelter is. We're going to introduce you to one of their newest residents coming up in just a minute. And then down along the Front Range today, temperatures in the 90s. So it's definitely going to be a warm one, feeling very much like summer here in the mountains. And it's all brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties. If you're looking for one of the best places to stay for your next trip here to the mountains, give them a call directly to get the best deal. They really have really done a great job of what they've been doing for over 20 years here in the valley, and there's a reason why they've been around for so long. Up next, Molly has your trail report, so don't go anywhere.
Hey team, I am just walking around Vail Village. You can see the mountain behind me. Gondola just stopped running. They got all the employees up to the mountain, and then it will start running again for the public at 9:30. But wanted to give you a little trail report if you are interested in, experiencing something maybe a little more than just hiking on the mountain at the resort. One of the really popular things to do in Colorado is a 14er. Maybe you've heard of it. It's at 14,000 feet. It's a peak where the top is at 14,000 feet or higher. And they're really popular. My husband loves to do them. I've done a couple since I've lived here, but they are a bit challenging because you're at such high elevation. The air is so much thinner. So it's really important, to really do your research on which 14er you want to do and when you're going to do it and how you're going to do it, who you're going to do it with. So one of my favorites is Mount Sherman, which is actually really close to here. It's just in Leadville, and it's one of the easier 14ers that you can do. So here's the deal. I'm not super outdoorsy, which is why I'm here Epic Morning walking around Vail Village. But if I can do it, you can do it, trust me. And I have done Mount Sherman, and it's nice. It's just right, you drive through Leadville. There's an awesome gas station right there at the base of the trailhead where you can stock up on peanut M&Ms, which is my favorite trail hiking food. But do keep in mind, it's still an alpine hike. You'll want to wear good footwear, have plenty of water, warm clothing, some sunscreen, all that good stuff. But so Mount Sherman is a great one to check out. Coming up, we are going to check back in with Ashley in the studio. She's chatting with Rhiannon and her new pal, Virginia, a cute little puppy from the Eagle County Animal Shelter. So don't go away.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Welcome to the land of those who do. $50 states, 50 bottles. Collect them all to get $100.
Oh, you know that song, Meet Virginia, right? Well, here in the studio this morning with me, we have Rhiannon Rowe. We also have Virginia, who is just, she might be the most well-behaved dog we have ever had on this set. She is so cool looking, too.
Yeah, she's great. We just love her.
She's amazing. Okay, so tell us like her stats, because she looks like she could be 12 years old with her demeanor, but that's not the case.
No, she's actually a little under a year, so we think around 9 to 10 months of age. And don't let her fool you. She does love to play. Okay. We take her back to the shelter, and she will run and play out in the yard. She's just a little shy at first, but she's very loving. She gets along with everybody she meets. She's just a really nice girl.
Yes.
She's already spayed. She's microchip vaccinated, so she's ready for her home.
She is ready for her home, and why would you not want to add her to your brood? Now, how does she feel about cats?
We're not sure, but I think she'd be fine. She'd probably be scared of them.
Really?
So, I think that a feline friend would be just fine.
Yeah, okay. She is very sweet. Everybody in the studio has been coming out to say hi, and she just gives everybody a few kisses on their hands, and just the sweetest little girl. And your eyes match your coat, don't they? Where did she come from?
She came from the Houston, Texas area.
Okay.
So yeah, we imported her.
You import. Well, and we should explain too that usually our animal shelter doesn't have too many dogs, too many cats, because you guys do such a good job of placing them with people that they don't come back to the shelter, right? So there's space for other animals. So you bring them in from other states that can't handle the load.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and Texas is a very high population state, and so we love to help them out because we get such great dogs. I mean, Virginia is just perfect.
She is. She is so sweet. And so let's talk about the animals that you do have in the shelter right now. It's kind of a rare time of year where you have a lot.
Yeah, we are full, and it's a lot of strays from our county, which is not normal. Usually we're like we said, we're the ones pulling from out of state, but right now it's just been an influx, and so if you're looking for a dog, right now is the time.
Okay. So let's talk about where you're located, because it really is easy to find, especially with the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo going on this week.
Absolutely. We're right past that rodeo at the end of the road, so go there, hang out at the carnival, and then come and see us.
Yeah. And so what are your hours typically?
Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay.
So,
and then you guys have an event coming up, right?
Yeah. We're partnering with Bonfire Brewery again. We love working with them, and they host Pints and Pooches at their tap room, and so it's going to be next Tuesday from 4 to 7. You can come. If Virginia is still around, she'll definitely be there, and we're doing half price at dog adoptions, and if you adopt, you get a free 6-pack.
Oh,
so
well,
it's a good deal.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great deal. And and it's also a great deal too to adopt from the shelter, because they do already come with all of the things you would normally have to pay for.
Yeah, all the things.
Yeah, all the things, right, Virginia? You're already microchipped, you have all your shots. That can be expensive. Oh, yes, thank you for those kisses. That's so nice. And if people want to find more information, you guys do a really good job of also keeping your website up to date too, right?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody that's on our website is available for adoption right now. So.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh my gosh, you're so soft. Thank you for those kisses. Well, listen, she is so sweet, you guys. And if you need an adventure buddy or somebody just to snuggle with, I think she could be the right fit for your family. Yes, I do. I really do. And if you want to find out more information about the Eagle County Animal Shelter, again, they are open when?
Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, so stop on in, or also head on over to Bonfire Brewery next Tuesday from 4 to 7.
Yes.
Okay. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. It's always such a pleasure, Rhiannon. And
Thank you.
Man, they do such a great job. All right, we're going to take a look at your local weather forecast. I think today's forecast has dog adoptions in your future. It's a great day to get out there and maybe go play with a dog or take a dog for a walk. Right, Virginia?
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Ashley, you are right. I think that dog adoption absolutely is in the weather forecast today, because when you live here or vacation here, how can you not have a furry friend to run around with and enjoy this amazing scenery with? I mean, it is just so great, and we are going to see amazing weather today. Shocker, I know. It's very surprising. We're about 8:15, 8:20, something around here. It's really, really nice. We're looking at about climbing into the high 50s, 60s. Temperatures are going to get up to 80 today, which is going to be really nice. We do have a chance for a little bit of rain, about 20%, but you know, that's kind of common in the summers in Colorado. It can just sort of sprinkle on you a little bit in the morning or in the afternoon, kind of comes out of nowhere. But we're going to see temperatures drop a little bit tonight, of course, into the low 50s. That sun should be setting around 8:28. And it is a waning gibbous moon. Mark and I were just talking about that. That's the only thing I remember from my 6th grade science class is the phases of the moon. And then let's talk about what's happening if you want to spend some time playing in all of our resorts today. We're looking at 71 in Vail, 69 over in Beaver Creek, 65 at Breck, and 70 at Keystone. There are some possible thunderstorms, so just keep that in mind if you're headed out to do, you know, whatever you want to do, mountain biking, hiking. Make sure you've got the proper gear. You'll want to just always have a rain jacket in your backpack, a hat, some sunscreen, all that stuff. So that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up, we're going to check in with Ashley back in the studio, who's got a book report. The Eagle Valley Library District here, you guys, it's amazing. Get excited.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
Hey, thanks, Molly. And you know, if you want to learn more about the cycles of the moon, like Molly remembered from elementary school, is that what you said? You can head on over to the Eagle Valley Library District and check out books on all kinds of topics. And you know, something that they do really, really well at the Eagle Valley Library District is their programming. So they have things for kids of all ages. And one of the programs that's really special, it's called Reading Buddies, where they pair an elementary school student with a high school student, and then they get to read to each other, and then they get the little buddies get the benefit of reading to their big buddies and just kind of getting that confidence, and then the big buddies get that experience with leadership skills, and it's just a really, really cool way to kind of create just an amazing community with some of our youngest members, and pretty impressive. So Reading Buddies, it takes place at our local libraries every week. And you know, something else that I wanted to point out too, if you're just visiting us, even if you're just here for a week, you can have access to the libraries if you just bring in a photo ID. That could even be a ski pass, and that will get you access. So evld.org if you want to learn a little bit more about our libraries here in the Vail Valley, which I highly recommend. Up next, oh my goodness, I can see from here the sparkle has returned from Betteridge. We'll have Lance in the studio next.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley, a new full-service shop in Westvale, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Live in Beaver Creek at the Villar Performing Arts Center coming up this summer, Punch Brothers on August 29th, blues icon Buddy Guy July 30th, the legendary country western group Asleep at the Wheel August 15th, John Anderson of Yes playing solo works in Yes Classics August 21st, indie singer-songwriter Jose Gonzalez August 24th, and bluegrass sensation Billy Strings August 30th. View the full lineup and get tickets at 970-845-TIXS or villarpack.org.
Oh, you never know what might happen in between segments here on Good Morning Vale. But I want to introduce you to one of our favorite people of all time. This is Lance Price from Betteridge. Lance, it is so true. And really, I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that you bring us beautiful jewelry every week. I'm sure. Yeah, it's just your shining personality. It really is.
Thank you.
but Betteridge, I mean, this is one of these places that is so special, and there's a lot of history behind it.
There's a lot of history. So Betteridge started in 1897 in New York City, so many, many years ago, and then in the early 1900s moved to the suburbs of New York City, moved to Greenwich, Connecticut. The family did, and that's still where the family is, and that's where they operate the business. So our main store is in Greenwich, Connecticut. We now have stores in Vail, Colorado, Aspen, and then Palm Beach, so some pretty fantastic places around the U.S. So we have the network of 4 stores. So that being said, we have a lot of product that moves between the 4 stores to each go to different people's high seasons and lower seasons. We move product around, so it's a lot of great things. Incredible watch brands, including Patek Philippe, Rolex, Cartier, Panerai, IWC, Bulgari. I could go on and on and on.
Oh, it really.
With what we have for watches, it's incredible. And today I brought some jewelry, and we have some really incredible jewelry as well. Palmorelli, Robert Prokop, a lot of estate pieces. But today is Palmolato Day.
Palmolato Day. I love Palmolato Day.
Palmolato is a very cool, interesting brand. Started in 1967 in Milan, and everything that they do is in rose gold. And they do some very modern interpretations on some different rings and stones and different cuts. And this I brought is called the Nudo collection. Ooh. And I don't know if you could see it on here, if it shows up or not, but this is all a kind of a blue collection. But the cuts that are on these stones are really pretty interesting.
Yes.
And it probably doesn't even have a name. I don't think the cut has a name, but it's just a kind of a random pattern that is done on all these stones that make it really kind of interesting. Today there is some aquamarine in here. There is a clear citrine. There is the dark blue is a London blue topaz. There's a pretty fantastic shot of it. It looks great. So you can kind of see the different colors that we have in these stones. Comes in rings. The size of the stones come in different sizes. There's a rainbow of colors that we actually have in the store. I just thought blue would be kind of fun today.
Oh, yeah.
So the necklace here is also done in the dark blue topaz. That London blue topaz is kind of a special stone. It's a little more rare than some of the others, and that dark blue has been a very, very popular color for us.
I have not seen
that color right?
before. No.
It's pretty interesting. It comes across as a dark, maybe a little bit of green thrown in it.
Right.
It kind of depending on the light. And then also we have a pair of earrings that have also done in the same thing with some, of course, some nice diamond pave work in it as well. But so we were going to have a trunk show with them starting on Friday. So we have it Friday and Saturday. They're bringing in a bunch of product that we will not normally have. So our inventory will essentially double for those few days. So get in and take a look at this stuff.
Definitely. And Betteridge is located really conveniently just right in Solaris in Vail Village. And what are your hours?
We are there 10 to 6 Monday through Saturday, closed Sundays on the lowest level right next to the lawn. So come in and definitely take a look.
Really, it is like, it's such an incredible experience, and it just opens up as you walk in. To me, I kind of liken it to like if you actually walked into like breakfast at Tiffany's, but it's like breakfast at Betteridge. And it's an amazing, amazing experience. We're gonna leave you with a last look. Palmolato again, the trunk show starts this Friday. Don't miss out at Betteridge.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
Ashley, you are going to need to save some of that Palmolato for me. Just make Lance stick around. Don't let him leave the studio until I am back. I love all of that jewelry. But that is not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the weather. I'm standing here at Golden Peak. I don't know, can you guys see all of that snow behind me? It's so funny. We're having these 80-degree days and it's feeling really, really warm, but there's still a few of these funny little patches of snow here. And you can also see behind me, we've got really a lot of work happening on the mountain. Vail is working really hard to redo some of their snowmaking systems so that winter is as awesome and epic as it could possibly be. But let's talk about what's in store for the summer days while we're all here. It's gonna be really, really nice. We're gonna see that high, like I said, in the 80s today, 20% chance for some rain. Tonight we're going to see the temperatures drop a little bit, of course, and again we have a little bit of chance for some rain, but the sun will not be setting until about 8:28 p.m. just before 8:30, so you've got a full day to get in all of your activities, whether you're bopping around the mountain like me or you know, wanting to get out there, do some biking, maybe play some golf. And then here's what you can expect sort of along the I-70 corridor. Really warm throughout all of Eagle County today. Temperatures are gonna be pushing 90 to the west of us in Eagle, mid 80s in Avon and Vail, and then down on that Front Range in Denver, super warm, about 90 degrees, which is actually, it's warm for us. It's actually cool for them in the summer, but I think the Vail Valley is definitely the place to be. So we're looking at 70s really for the whole week, the next couple days, and then through the weekend we might see some thunderstorms. So just something to be aware of while you're out and about. You'll want to just pack accordingly. Throw a rain jacket, a windbreaker in your backpack so that you can just be prepared and not let that impede any of the fun that you are having. So that is your weather report, sponsored by Oakley. I actually need to stop by Eyepieces of Vail and maybe pick up some Oakley sunglasses. I lost my sunglasses on a hike at Berry Picker last weekend, so that's what I need to do. But coming up, we've got plenty more Good Morning Vail fun coming your way, so don't go anywhere.
Join us for the Keystone River Run Village Art Festival, July 27th and 28th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. More than 100 talented fine artists on exhibit. Located at the River Run Village in Keystone, Colorado. Keystone River Run Village Art Festival. For details, visit artfestival.com.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey hey. Goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
The 80th Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 24th through 27th with nightly actions featuring Freedom Riders, Mutton Bustin', and PRCA Pro Rodeo. Enjoy the new Family Fun Zone and Great Northern Affair Carnival rides daily. Friday and Saturday, experience the high-octane performance art of Carve Wars. Then stay late to kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Get your tickets online now for the 80th Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Coyote Cafe is a Beaver Creek staple for its vibrant atmosphere, killer Mexican cuisine, including our new taqueria menu,
and inventive scratch-made cocktails, craft beers, and signature margaritas. Catch live music on the patio, snag great après specials, watch the game on our big screen, or join the Mug Club. And make the Yodi, as the locals like to call it, your next stop for lunch and dinner. Open 7 days a week.
We're inside the Coyote Cafe in beautiful Beaver Creek, Colorado. Jeff Forbes, the owner of this great establishment. It's been here for, we were talking off camera, probably, what, over 3 decades?
Oh yeah, it's been here, my brother started it in 1983. It was called Drinkwater Park, my brother and a few partners. And in 88, I came and changing the name, came over from Aspen, changed the name. And so this is our 30th year as Coyote Cafe.
How'd you come up with the name Coyote Cafe? What was it? Anything specific?
No, I was actually just driving over one time between here and Aspen, and I was talking to my girlfriend, and she's like, well, Coyote Cafe, that sounds good. We didn't even know about the one in Santa Fe at that point.
That's a fun story, true. And it's been here for, once again, decades, and really is, it's one of those places that when you're in Beaver Creek, or even in the Vail Valley, you have to come and check it out. And you get a lot of locals, a lot of visitors, and you pack this place up, it seems like, on a regular basis, right?
We do get pretty busy, absolutely. Some of our busiest times are World Cup. I don't know if you've ever been here for World Cup, but...
a lot. I love the World Cup.
We're kind of compared to, there's a bar at the Honeycomb called, I'm blanking on it.
The Honeycomb Bar.
The Honeycomb Bar. And we're kind of compared to that by the Europeans. We get a lot of Europeans in here during World Cup. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, that is so neat.
Yeah.
So probably for the World Championships, it must have been mayhem, huh?
It was mayhem, for sure. We also tent the outside area, which gives us a little bit more space if it's more people in.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. Good international crowd.
So obviously you guys have a great menu, a vast menu, some great, obviously fish tacos, a little bit of everything. Those coyote nachos are some of the world famous food you offer. And then you have a great selection of craft beers, draft beers, and also those fresh made margaritas.
You know, we mainly do either Southwestern food, or we also have the taqueria, which is really pretty traditional Mexican food. We also have burgers, a few sandwiches and salads to, you know, for the people who don't like Mexican food. As far as our craft beers, all of our craft beers are from Colorado. We go through a pretty long process in the fall of trying to pick out what we think are the best beers and put them on our menu. All our margaritas are fresh squeezed, lime juice, orange juice, agave nectar. We actually even go down to using bottled water for our water that we add to the mix instead of tap water.
Looking good, smelling good, so nice. Let's talk about, besides the food and the bar, you also have a great atmosphere. You got a lot of TVs, a lot of stuff happening here action-wise. Yeah.
You know, we do have 6 TVs if you're a sports fan, but we also have the big screen, which is a 14-foot diagonal. It's huge. We put ski movies on there, or, you know, if it's a really big game, sometimes we put games on. You know, Super Bowl will be showing, things like that. Yeah.
Okay, now I hear rumors about this Mug Club also. What is that all about?
Well, the Mug Club is kind of a deal for the locals, and they can buy a mug at the beginning of the season. Their first beer is free every day they come in.
Okay.
And,
that's great. I hear a lot of people that partake in it, and they are all locals for sure.
For the most part, we'll get a few tourists who get lucky enough to buy one.
And they might be people that, even though they're tourists, they might frequent coming to the Coyote Cafe when they're around Colorado.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's pretty interesting how many tourists or guests that we see that come back year after year after year, and it's pretty funny how many actually maybe lived here at one point and now they're married and they met here. I can't tell you how many people have met here that are married now. It's really funny.
That's such a good story. Now, your location, let's let people know where you are.
You know, right next to the main ticket office. You can go from the mountain down 2 escalators and we're on your right.
All right, Jeff, thanks for your time. Check out coyotecafe.net or also swing us at Jeff and the team at the Coyote Cafe.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
All right, let's take a quick look at that weather for today. Like I've been saying, you know, Mark and I are hanging around here in Vail, and it is so nice. The sun is up, it's shining down, blue sky, really not a cloud in the sky. You can actually see the moon a little bit. I don't know if you can see that up there, but I'm standing here in the parking lot of Manorville where they're doing some fun setups for some Vail dance stuff. So that's coming up, and it's going to be really fun to be hanging out outside for all of that. But so let's talk about today's weather. It's going to be, like I said, so nice. We're seeing temperatures climbing up into the high 50s, low 60s right now. Going to be a high of 80 degrees today with a chance for a little bit of rain. And then later tonight, we will see potentially a little bit of rain as well, which is kind of nice, kind of breaks that heat a little bit. And the sun will be setting just a little earlier than 8:30 p.m. And like I said, we can see the moon today. It is a waning gibbous moon. We just saw the full moon last week, and now it's going back to being nice and small. But let's talk about what's happening around the I-70 corridor. They are doing some rock mitigation over in Westvale today, going down a single lane closure. So you're really going to want to make sure that if you're driving on that, you are planning for some extra time, planning to be held up a little bit. But temperatures are going to be really nice throughout the Vail Valley. We're seeing mid to low 80s in both Avon and Vail. A little warmer to the west of us in Eagle, and then Denver is going to be nice and warm, about 90 degrees. And then for the rest of the week, we can expect we're going to see really nice sort of mid to high 70s. And then into the weekend, we might see a little bit more precipitation, a little bit more of those potential for thunderstorms. So it's just a good idea to be prepared if need be. But that is a look at your weather, sponsored by GMC, the official vehicle of Vail Resorts. I was just telling Mark that I've got my eye on a Yukon Denali, and he's got his eye on a Canyon, whatever that is. I think it's a truck. I think it's the truck that we drive actually here at Good Morning Vail. But coming up, we're going to be chatting about Vail Dance Festival, which is happening here in the next couple days. And like I said, you can see they're doing something really cool for it here at Manorville. I think there are going to be some interesting events for Vail Dance. So stay tuned to learn all about that.
Cabins Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Cabins Adventure Park. It's awesome!
It's time to elevate your summer at the ultimate family playground. Epic Discovery. With adventure courses, breathtaking views, interactive hiking trails, zip lines, and more. This summer, for every adult gondola ticket you buy, a kid gets to ride the gondola absolutely free. It promises to be a summer like no other. To learn more, visit Vail.com.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Okay, you have picked one of the best weeks to be here this summer because at the end of the week on Friday, it is the kickoff of the Vail Dance Festival. And if you have never experienced this before, it is absolutely magical. And here to tell us a little bit more about it, Kristen Dunning, good morning.
Hi,
it's
thanks
so
for
good to
having
have
me.
you here.
Yeah.
And it's so exciting that it's here again, the
I
Vail
know.
Dance Festival.
It's so crazy. It's been a beautiful summer so far,
Yes.
and we're just so lucky to have
this gorgeous weather and everything's so green, and it just, Vail looks better than ever. So.
Right, and then you bring in these people who just bring it to life in a whole new way with the Vail Dance Festival. And you know, Kristen, this is something, when I first moved to town, I didn't know anything about it, right? And I went to the Florida Amphitheater for one of the International Evenings of Dance, and I was blown away. It was amazing.
It's really amazing. We have so many different companies. We have 12 different performances happening over a couple weeks span, and it's really exciting.
It really is exciting because we're talking about it. This is not just, you know, bringing in like some level of talent. You have the most world-class dance performers from every different genre that are coming.
From all over the world. Yeah, we have Cuba's Malpaso Dance Company that's making their Vail debut. We're very excited to have them. They're going to be doing a little bit of a performance on our opening night. So it's just going to be great to see them on the Vail stage.
Right, and this is something where, you know, it's not just, of course, you have the traditional ballet, but you can see there's some tap, there's modern, there's juking, there's hip hop. I mean, it is amazing how all of these different genres of dance are combined into the next 2 weeks. And so it all opens on Friday night. So this is the big first performance, and I'm really excited to see Lauren Lovett. She's your artist in residence. I had a chance to meet her last year, and what an incredible person.
It's amazing. So we'll see Lauren make an appearance on Friday night, the opening night. And what we're really excited about, it's going to conclude with a performance of George Balanchine's Serenade. And the Breckenridge Festival Orchestra is going to have live music there. So
oh my gosh,
it's going to be really cool.
You're combining so many different elements, and that's just night one.
That's just night one.
That's just night one.
There's so many different exciting things, and it's not just about the festival performances. There's lots of free events happening around town, as well as festival forums, master classes. We have the Tutu Tea Party, which is so exciting for the kids. They get to meet one of the New York City Ballet ballerinas, and you know, be able to put on tutus and capes, and you know, have a tea party in Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater.
Yes. So this is something where, I mean, obviously you can go and you can get your reserved seating, which is an amazing way to experience these shows. But then there's also these free performances that you do that really just make this festival something that everyone can be a part of.
Exactly. That's what we're really excited about. And we'll have the free performance happening at Dancing in the Park in Avon. And then if you just happen to be around Vail Village, there's going to be 2 different Dancing in the Street performances.
So exciting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it really is something that the community can get behind, and it's had this long legacy here in Vail. You know, President Ford and his wife Betty were a huge part in bringing this to life back in the day when it first started, and you definitely want to be a part of it. And so, Kristen, thank you so much for coming on
thank you for having me.
And if you want to get tickets, you can call 970-845-TIX, TIXS, or go to vaildance.org, and you can kind of look at the whole schedule, which you're going to want to do because it's extensive. And I mean, just the first 3 performances, again, the first one starts this Friday at 7:30, and then the American Ballet Theater is on Saturday at 7:30, and then the Malpaso Dance Company at the VPAC on Sunday at 7:30. It's amazing. Go to vaildance.org and get your tickets today. Coming up next, we have a look at your local weather forecast.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive,
Only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel & Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The Ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
This is a live shot from Glenwood, and you can see the wave right there. That is a man-made wave that's designed for people to, get out there and do some surfing on their stand-up paddle boards or do some freestyle kayaking tricks, maybe a phonics monkey or two. But what a beautiful day starting off in Glenwood, and what a beautiful day here on our back patio in Avon. So we're already starting off with just bluebird skies. I can't even see any clouds in the sky. I can see that waxing gibbous moon that we've been talking about. But temperatures are going to be in the 80s here in the Vail Valley today if you're going to be at the base of the mountain. So at Vail and Beaver Creek Mountains, the base is going to be about 80 degrees. And we do have a chance of some stray thunderstorms possible, about a 20% chance. So bring that rain jacket along with you. And then for our evening lows, they'll be in the 50s tonight. And that's after sunset at 8:28 p.m. Now, if you're going to be traveling along I-70 today, we will be seeing those temperatures in the Vail Valley in the 80s, but be aware that there is going to be construction taking place in Dow Junction once again, or not construction, but rockfall mitigation. And yesterday there were some huge delays, but today they're not going to be doing the complete closures of I-70. They're just going to be doing a one-lane closure. So there will be delays out there, but not as significant as yesterday. So that's great news. And then looking ahead in our forecast, we have more sunshine on tap for tomorrow. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, looks like we're going to be seeing some good moisture heading our way, which is great news because that's just going to help to keep everything green. It's going to help to ward off that fire danger. So it's good to see that moisture back in the forecast this week. All right, let's find out what Mark and Molly are up to on their epic morning adventures this morning.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Is too fun, you guys. Mark and I are here at the pickleball courts right next to Manor Vale over in sort of the East Vail Village area. We're about to watch a big game starting. Hey, we're live broadcasting. And this is really, really cool. You can do drop-ins from 8:30 to 12:30 every day, and also from 4 to 7 every day. And you can see we've got Johnny over here. He's giving a lesson for these people because they came in, they wanted to play, but they weren't sure. They're learning all the fun terms, like how that darker box up there is called the kitchen. You don't want to serve in the kitchen. You want to serve in the back 2 boxes. But like, look how much fun this is. This is so great. So this is a really cool activity. If you're looking for something different to do while you are hanging out in Vail. I also wanted to show you, I picked up this ball. This is the kind of ball you hit with. So the paddles are really small and sort of rectangular, and then you hit this ball. It's sort of like a giant wiffle ball. And I gotta say, I think it's sometimes billed as a sport for maybe older people, but it's really fun for all ages. Bring your kids down here, everybody. I think the whole family could have a whole lot of fun. So big thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery for sponsoring this really fun epic morning. And coming up, Ashley is gonna be in the studio chatting with Carrie Hogan from Avon Liquor, so don't go anywhere.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Join us for the Keystone River Run Village Art Festival, July 27th and 28th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. More than 100 talented fine artists on exhibit. Located at the River Run Village in Keystone, Colorado. Keystone River Run Village Art Festival. For details, visit artfestival.com.
Hey, welcome back. Just catching up with my spirits and beer and wine guru, Carrie Hogan from Avon Liquor.
Good morning.
Good morning. I love talking to Carrie because the knowledge of the beer and wine and spirits world is just so extensive, and for the different palates that people have.
Right. That's what we were just talking about.
Yeah, you can really cater to exactly what people love.
Exactly. You don't. There's no reason that you have to. Say, God, I don't like beer.
Right.
But how do I get to like beer? You don't have to. There's other alternatives out there,
Right.
And you're right, ciders and those seltzers and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Avon Liquor has all of those. So, if you come in and you don't drink a lot or you just drink occasionally, we've got lots of ideas. Fun cocktails these days with bitters and elderflower liqueurs and lots of fun. So come in for some different ideas. And then speaking of that, we like to do these 2 weekly tastings to try to get you familiar with different packages and different products.
Okay, so this one in particular, this sounds really fun. And this actually contains one of your favorite beers.
I love this beer. So Four Noses is one of our favorite new breweries out of Colorado. It's out of Broomfield. Really done well. The one that I really love is the Perfect Drift, which is a Pilsner style. Very hard to make. And these guys have got it down. And they've got About Damn Time, which is an India Pale Ale. And in the same package, they have Bubblin' Brute, which is a Brute IPA. So you can compare the difference between the two. The Brute's going to be much drier, not as much hops to it. And then the About Down Time is just, your regular IPA with a little more hops to it. And then Raspberry Blonde, these are good. These are not sweet. They're just really well done. So it's always fun to come in 5 to 7. 15% off your tasting purchases. Come see Gus tonight. This is good beer. Really good beer.
So you try something new, and then you get to be rewarded if you like it by getting a discount.
Exactly. And by the way, I brought the 12-pack mix to show, but these all have their own 6-packs too.
Oh, okay.
So you can buy it however you want. If you find something in here that's your favorite, you just buy the 6-pack of that.
Perfect.
And then Thursday, 5 to 7, we open up the wine room to expose you to. Gosh, we have a lot of wine in that wine room. So we do try to help you, navigate through with these different tastings. We are always on our rosés. This is the time of year where they're very, very popular. We sell them all year long. But this is beautiful. This is Bueller. Charles Bueller and his father, Pierre Itfils, so father and son, have been making this rosé for almost a quarter of a century now. So they have been dedicated to making this rosé specifically, and it's a beautiful blend from France, from Provence, gorgeous, $14.99. So not expensive, but if you haven't tried them, almost the first question to people that haven't tried rosés, they look at all that pink and they go, are they sweet? No.
That's amazing.
Absolutely not. They're red wine grapes with the crispness of a white. They're all made from red wine grapes. So you're going to have a complex and interesting wine. It is not white Zinfandel, folks. Then we're going to go into Spain. This is a beautiful Cortillo Blanco, so it's a Viura, 100% Viura, very crisp white grape, $12.99. Great with all sorts of things, fresh fish and salads and all sorts of things. Even blackened fish off of the grill would be really good. And then staying in Spain, we've got this beautiful 100% Tempranillo. This got 90 points. It's $11.99. That's without your 15% off, so I think it's free. So come in and taste it. It is beautiful. I take this home a lot. Very, very well done. Spanish wines are great, great values. And then speaking of great values, Montfaucon, this is a Côtes de Rhône. Côtes de Rhônes are fabulous, fabulous values. Rich, beautiful. This is $14.99. But these have been made from grapes or vines that are really old. They're in the area that makes Chateauneuf de Popes and all sorts of very expensive wines. These are some of the most fun. Great barbecue wines.
I mean,
great
you
barbecue
cannot
wines.
go wrong with Avon Liquor. Of course, Carrie, we are out of time.
They're
They're located right in the financial district in Avon. And your hours?
We are there 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10, and then Sundays is 7 to 11.
Stop in. You're
11
gonna
to
love
7.
It. 11 to 7.
Jesus.
Be there. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. All right, we're going to have to close out the show next, but stop in Avon Liquor. Do yourself a favor.
Oh, my God.
experience the adventures, the thrills, the people, and the places that only Outside Television can bring you. Experience it with us.
Tune in to Outside Television locally in the Vail Valley on Comcast Channel 17.
Now, how good does that look? Garfinkel's right here in Lion's Head. How are
I
you?
was waiting for you to start cooking here. Today we're going to be cooking a little bit of health.
Hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven,
Yes.
and some butter. I love it.
So we get a nice kind of texture in the fish, golden brown crust.
Okay. The food looks great and smells even better.
Cheers to you.
All right, it's been such a fun morning.
I'm gonna come join you. Is it okay if I
Yes,
step in?
of course.
Just so she's this is her first epic morning
It is.
ever, and you did a great job. So hats
Thank
off.
you.
Good job.
Thank
really
you.
good job.
It's been so fun.
And our goal today was to explore and show some of the couple of the one-off things. Pickleball, definitely one of the one-off things, but
Yes.
not really. Look at the people. The crowd here today is unreal.
There are really a lot of people that are here, and
Yeah.
yeah, so it's been so much fun to show you all around, and we've got some really fun things that are happening tomorrow on the show. Eagle County Fair and Rodeo, which we were just chatting about.
Yeah.
We'll be chatting with the Nest, with the town of Avon, Rugs Benedict, Lion's Head Jewelers. I'll be in the studio probably because I love
You're in the
all of
studio
the
tomorrow?
things. I am.
And then I think I'm going gallivanting around. I might be down at the rodeo. I'm not sure, but
All right.
we both love the rodeo
Good
so much.
stuff.
It's a lot of fun. It'd be a good time. Yeah.
Yes, all right. Well, thank you so much for bopping around Vail with the two of us this morning, and have a great rest of your day. Enjoy this gorgeous weather, not a cloud in the sky, and be sure to tune in tomorrow, Good Morning Vail from 7 to 9. We will both see you there.